Namaste, my friends. Pavel Kalagin with you again today. Yoga teacher in the tradition of Swami Sivananda, the great saint, great yogi. Yeah, I'm in my little ashram in Brooklyn, 2021. I'm not looking at the camera all the time because my eyes getting tired and I don't see well. So who watching me all the time, it's pretty much the same. I'm saying in the beginning of the video the same story, a little bit about me, just a few minutes, and about the channel. So I think it's polite to do for the future for some people who doesn't know me. You just can skip it if you want. Yeah. Actually, I teach yoga for a pretty long time, for about 30 years, about 38 years I think. I study yoga. I mean, for 30 years I teach yoga. Yeah, English my second language. I'm sorry, sometimes I'm stopping, thinking to pick up the right words. Yeah, it's not easy with spirituality. Yeah, when you're just talking on the street, it's different. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm without top clothes. It's very hot today. Yeah, and here on the channel I have many videos about many topics. Some recommendations about health, meditation, about pranayama, philosophy, Vedic philosophy, many other topics. The video not connected to each other, they're mostly mine, but sometimes I do it with some other gurus. Yeah, I don't like to push you, to force you, to brainwash you. I don't like to argue, to criticize. I don't like to teach how to live your life. I'm not fanatical, but I'm initiated in tradition. My spiritual name is Sankara. I have teachers, sivananda, and I had teachers before, so I lived in ashrams. So I'm publishing the books also. The main book calls The Essence on the Altar of Love. Yeah, you can Google it, Pavel Kalagin, The Essence on the Altar of Love. It's a book, kind of about 7,000 or so small phrases, sutras, shlokas, wherever you say. Yeah. It depends on your tradition. Yeah, and you can download or read it from my website. It's gonna be below the video, the whole information. So I can actually send you the book, the paper book, the real book, the real one. You can email me the address. I exist in Facebook and Instagram today. I put phrases, like 1 or 2 phrases a day over there. Put your comments. It's good for everybody. You can change somebody's life, even to help someone. It's very good to speak, your opinion. Very important. More important than you think sometimes. Yeah, and I'm putting phrases over there from my books, and also I do recommendation over there in Facebook and Instagram. You can write me in messengers, write me any questions about anything, about yoga. Like a yoga teacher, I have experience already, so I can answer some. Yeah, if we need, we're gonna go to the Skype, or we're gonna speak through the phone, over the phone. Yeah, so it's alright. So you can leave me the address there for the book if you need it. Email me or leave it below the video, anywhere. So each phrase I'm gonna do today my satsang. I'm gonna read some of them and do comments on them as usual. It's like my satsang. I'm trying to bring you here from routine, like to think about some important things about God, about reincarnation, about soul, who we are, why we're here, and many other questions. Yeah. I'm not saying like routine is bad, but it's kind of, we don't have much time sometimes to think about that, about karma. Yeah. So, and each phrase has many angles, many views, and you can understand it from your point of view, like from your point of view. Yeah, you can say that. So I'm gonna start to read. It's that's all I wanted to say. Yeah. To help someone, you need to become one. Yeah, it's a true. Sometimes we're trying to help somebody, even with the goodwill, but it's not happening sometimes because you didn't get enlightened yet. You don't see what's gonna be. Actually, I spoke once in one video about that. You don't see that much what's gonna happen with your goodwill, your good recommendation. From the first point of view, it's good. Like in the future, it's life. Could be anything. Sometimes it turns to totally opposite things. So I'm not gonna do examples for that, but you should understand, like if you do some advices, if you do some good thing, it's very nice of you. Yeah, but you should do it very carefully. Yeah. Sometimes you can do bad, like for the person you just you're going into his karma, you know. You can do something bad. Yeah. So like I said, to help someone, you should become one first. First of all, find yourself, like find your true soul, which is beyond mind and body. And then, when who you are naturally, Atman, let's say, then you have Buddhi, like, and Viveka. It means spiritual intellect. Actually, you kind of sidekick. You can see things. You can feel. It's like from God. Like you can feel it's good to do or not good to do. You have Viveka, this kind of thing. You're gonna recognize you're supposed to do this thing or you're not supposed to, because like just from the mind, like sometimes somebody told you it's good and you tell another person, but for another person it's not good already. It was good for another person, you know. So it's so complex. So first of all, become one, not even enlightened, like at least someone to have a lot of experience in your life, and a lot of not just experience like in work and something, inner experience with meditation. Yeah, it was the phone call. Yeah, you should become like not like I said, not necessarily enlightened, like at least not just with, like I said, with experience in life, but the inner experience in meditation, to knowing yourself better, to be closer to yourself. And when you hear yourself, you're gonna hear another person, because we connected. You're gonna feel this connection. On the God's level, on the very thin vibrations level, and certain vibrations level, we're the same. We're one, not the same, but one. We're all connected. And if you're gonna feel something for yourself, it's gonna be, you're not gonna need to think about that much. You're gonna feel it's right to do. First of all, because it's good for you. You're gonna feel you're gonna feel somebody also, because you're gonna feel you in him and him in you. That's a very important thing to understand, because you see how we live, like so many sufferings, so many things, wars going on, but so many priests, so many swamis, so many advices, recommendations, but still people suffering a lot, still getting ill, still not like a lot of bad things going on, because a lot of speaking, a lot of even people, some people do a lot, but it's not, they're not getting the results too much, as we see. So much corruption, so much bad things, so much drugs, alcohol, crime, depression. And we're speaking about that and doing it, but it's very hard to it's still like it was before, even more. We can't beat it, because we give, it's easy to give some advice and maybe even do something, but if you don't know what you're doing for sure, you may say, if you have permission from God, this feeling, it's, for me, it's like permission from God, like Buddha, that you just feel it's right from the heart. If you're gonna do advices and do some things from our highest intellect, from Buddha, for our true soul, that's gonna be the right one, and it's gonna be much less suffering. Yeah, think about it. It's pretty important. Harmony exists out of time. Yeah, that's also true. We think about harmony a lot. But we're trying to find it in human world. But it's very hard, because everything is changing all the time. It's time going on. It goes from mind. Time not exists, but if mind exists, time exists also. And everything changes. Time changes, we're changes, we're getting older, or weather is changing, everything, climate. So it's you're gonna find only temporary harmony in this material world. It's many good things about this world, but to find harmony like forever, it's impossible. Only when you get out of the circle of samsara, lives and deaths, to get enlightened. Take a path and go look this way. You're gonna find peace and harmony forever. But before that, it's impossible. Sometimes we do so much effort to find this balance, but when we find it, that some changes again from your past lives, from your karma, from other people, and you're looking for another harmony. Then you found another harmony, then another one. It never ends. If you want real peace of mind, like for sure the inner one, no matter what's gonna happen outside, you need to meditate, to read scriptures, to read holy books, to speak to gurus, to work on yourself. Wake up. That's so important, or you're gonna suffer. So I'm trying to, I don't want you to do my mistakes, to suffer. Why? Think about it. I think that's enough for today. Feel good. Think about these things. Write me back, please. I guess see you next time. God bless you. Namaste.